Maximum tension alert in Los Angeles. 4 explosive developments are shaking up the Chargers backstage, and one of them could forever change Justin Herbert's future. The front office is clashing with parts of the fan base, major names are being linked to the team, and there's even a draft twist no one saw coming. And the most shocking part? A superstar could be about to wear the lightning bolt. You won't believe what we've got lined up today. So take a seat, smash that like button, and let's dive straight into the action. But get ready, this one's going to hit hard. Can you picture Justin Herbert launching a 60-yard bomb and Tyreek Hill blazing past defenders to haul it in for a touchdown? Buckle up, because that might not be just a fantasy. Hill's name is heating up in the rumor mill as a potential target for the Chargers, and this one has real traction. Things in Miami have been rocky for a while. Hill made waves when he said he wanted out of the Dolphins, then walked it back. But he's still sending mixed signals. That's where LA steps in, as the perfect and strategic landing spot. The Chargers have rising talent in Ladd McConkey, but Quentin Johnston remains unproven. And Mike Williams, at this point, is more of a backup piece. What Herbert needs is a true WR1, someone who flips the field in a single play. And if anyone fits that mold, it's Tyreek Cheetah Hill. Liam Rebellato from Last Word on Sports wrote, "A game-breaking talent like Hill could elevate Herbert's game to another level." No doubt about it, pairing Herbert's arm with Hill's deep threat speed would be absolutely lethal. Defenses would be forced into impossible choices, but there's a price. The buzz is that the Chargers would need to part with Quentin Johnston and a day 3 pick. Sounds steep? Maybe. But elite receivers like Hill don't come cheap, and plugging in more depth later through free agency or the draft is much easier than landing a generational talent. Jim Harbaugh is building a more explosive, aggressive identity on offense. Hill could be the exact spark that ignites it. Fans are split. Some say it's too risky. Others believe it's the missing piece to a championship run. What about you? Would you trade Johnston and a late-round pick for a shot at game-breaking greatness? Because if this deal goes down, the SoFi Stadium might just turn into a highlight reel every Sunday. While everyone's zoning in on receivers and tight ends for the first round, a quiet, almost sneaky move might completely flip the Chargers' draft plan. And trust me, it could be the smartest call of the offseason, or the most divisive. Most experts have mocked an offensive weapon at pick 22. It's logical. With changes across the offense, giving Herbert more weapons seems like the clear choice. But what if Harbaugh is thinking differently? What if he wants to build a defense that no one can crack? That theory got serious traction when ESPN's Jordan Reed dropped a piece suggesting the Chargers could go defense in round 1 specifically, a game-wrecking defensive lineman. And that's when the names started flying. Kenneth Grant from Michigan and Tyreek Williams from Ohio State. Here's the kicker, Harbaugh knows Grant inside and out. He coached him, trusted him, and watched him dominate at Michigan. And Williams? A rock-solid run stopper, which has been a weak spot for the Chargers for years. Sources around the league say Chargers GM Joe Ortiz, back in his Ravens days, always emphasized building strength through the middle. So if a stud D lineman is on the board, don't be surprised if they pull the trigger. Passing up on someone like Colston Loveland or Matthew Golden might feel odd at first. But with the draft's depth this year, grabbing a reliable pass catcher in rounds 2 or 3 is still very much in play. The logic is, secure a foundational piece on defense now, and round out the offense later. And look, this isn't just about talent, it's about identity. The AFC West is a trench war, and we all saw what happened to the Chiefs when their defense crumbled in the Super Bowl. No pressure, no rings. Some fans might not like it, but building a brick wall up front might be Harbaugh's most tactical move yet. And maybe, just maybe, this is the start of a new Chargers era. Gritty, physical, and impossible to push around. So what do you think? Would you go for flash on offense or strength in the trenches? Because this draft could be a turning point. In the middle of all the offensive speculation, one unexpected name is starting to catch fire behind the scenes, and he's coming straight out of New Orleans. Believe it or not, Chris Olave, one of the NFL's most exciting young receivers, might be on the move, and the Chargers could be first in line. It all started when news broke that Saints QB Derek Carr might miss the entire 2025 season with a serious shoulder injury. If that happens, insiders believe the Saints could hit the reset button, and that could mean trading away key assets. At the top of that list, Chris Olave. Anthony Palacios from Last Word on Sports didn't hesitate. He argued that the Chargers are the best fit. Justin Herbert needs to be put in position to win. Despite bringing back Mike Williams, he's more of a nostalgia piece at this point. They need a true go-to guy. And Olave could be that weapon. The talent is undeniable. Olave runs crisp routes, creates separation, and has reliable hands. But here comes the twist. Dating back to his college days at Ohio State, Olave has suffered 5 major concussions. That's a red flag, and it's huge. Is it worth gambling on that kind of risk? Maybe, depending on the price. Palacios believes a third-round pick would be fair. Not bad for a guy with WR1 potential still on his rookie deal. Pairing Olave with Ladd McConkey could transform this offense. 2 young explosive receivers that defenses would struggle to contain. Mike Williams shifts into a support role, which fits better with where he is now in his career. And Harbaugh, even if not fully bought in on building a pass-heavy attack, would have 2 weapons that demand attention every down. Still, the risk is real. Fans are torn. Some say it's time to swing for the fences. Others want to play it safe. And you? Would you take a calculated risk on Olave, or wait for a safer bet in the draft? 3 moves. 3 potential pivots that could reshape the Chargers' destiny in 2025. Whether it's Tyreek Hill torching defenses in powder blue, a dominant D-line formed through the draft, or Chris Olave lighting up the scoreboard, the future is being decided right now. The front office is on the hot seat, the fan base is buzzing, and every decision could change everything. So tell me, which move do you want to see happen first? Drop your take in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe, because if this is just the beginning, imagine what's coming next. Bolts up.